Hi, and welcome to Diaries of a Haemophiliac. My name is Jay. I have severe haemophilia A, and let's get down to it. The reason they decided to run a test on me was because 3 days after I was born, both my hands, underneath my eyes, and my legs all started to turn black and blue and started to swell up. And they weren't too sure why, obviously. So they decided to run a test for haemophilia, and obviously it came back that I had a very low percentage of factor VIII in my blood. And as a result of that, for as long as I can remember, especially being back to when I was like 4 years old, I would always be at my treatment centre to get my medication as a child. And then eventually my mother learned how to do it, and then eventually I learned how to do it, thankfully. Whilst I was growing up, especially in my teenage years, I started to have a lot of target bleeds into my right ankle joint. What is a target bleed? Well, basically a target bleed is a certain joint or a muscle that is usually prone to bleeding. One of the many downsides of this is that it can cause arthritis through bleeding into a joint. Once I learned how to take my own medication, it was so freeing and so liberating and very empowering as well, which I would obviously highly recommend to every other person that does have haemophilia or that as a mother is to encourage their kid when they are ready to take that step, because it is so great. Obviously, a lot of people tend to think that haemophilia is something that prevents you from doing things, but that's not been the situation in my case at least, and for a lot of other people that I know too. Myself, for instance, over the space of 1 year, I managed to lose 27 kilograms worth of weight, and it was amazing. Well, obviously not just losing weight, but the experience of being able to do that with having a bleeding disorder. One thing that comes with the years of practice with having the condition is learning how to manage it, and especially learning how to manage your own haemophilia, because we all bleed differently. As weird as that sounds, yes, we all bleed blood, but the condition affects us all differently. Unfortunately, we have came to the end of this episode. I know, it's a shame. None of us wanted this to happen, least of all me. But that said, you can help me out today. You can hit the subscribe button, you can leave a like on the video, and you could also leave me a little comment just saying, you know what, I like this video. Hey, have you got any more advice? Oh, I've got some questions to ask you. Fire them my way. Some of the key factors. Ha! See what I did there? You enjoyed that, don't lie. Why are you lying? That's as good as we're getting the day, lads. Freedom. Girl, I love you. You just amazing, okay? I was gonna say something else. Dick in now.